You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's WWE Monday Night Raw After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's WWE Monday Night Raw After Show.
In his hands, he's got the whole wide world. In his hands, he's got
Cathy.
the whole world.
I was doing it.
In his hands,
You're such a party. You couldn't hear because my voice is so low.
It's
too early for arguing.
He's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands,
This song is so long.
I can see why the wives are so lethargic after that.
I know.
I'm about to go to sleep.
And that's the show. Good night, everybody.
Tune in, everybody, and listening. We appreciate you. Find us on, all right. Monday Night Raw came to us just off the 95 freeway in Baltimore, Maryland, home of delicious crabs. That's all I got.
They got crabs?
Yeah.
You are so topical.
I am. Jonny Loquasto here at J Quasto. Next to me, as always, is the lovely peach/flowered combined. She can deflect bullets with her left forearm if she shows you the jewelry.
That's my right. Oh,
That
left.
is your left, actually,
Okay, I
Cathy.
thought you were talking about my Band-Aid.
Find her on Twitter at Catherine Kelley to let her know what's right and what's left.
Wait, you have flaming dice Band-Aid?
Where do you get those? In Vegas?
Curling iron burn, so I had to cover it up.
What kind of biker shop did you pick those up in?
Urban Outfitters.
Of course. They were also marked up. It's $8 per Band-Aid. And you have to walk out with a contemporary musical album in order to buy the Band-Aids. She's at Catherine Kelley.
Hey.
Across from me, I gotta
girl,
tell
hey.
you, I think this is the combined biggest amount of beardery I've seen on this show.
Beard-tastical.
This is beard-tastical. Up first, find him on Twitter at TheWalkingDale. He's always vest for business, wearing a brand new WrestleMania voodoo-style shirt from WrestleMania 30. He bought it when we were in New Orleans.
Papa Shango
You
would be
do
proud.
voodoo.
I do voodoo. I paid money for this. Hard-earned.
You paid some cash for that.
Cash money.
And he's insanely bearded tonight, Dale Rutledge.
Yep, we're taking suggestions on our bearded tag team name.
Indeed.
Oh, wow. You should, tweet a bearded tag team name for these two. And
Hashtag AfterBeards.
I think I'm the best beard, though.
for Johnny.
Johnny's got a beard, too, and it's me.
You know what, guys?
That's the only beard Johnny will ever have, actually. He cannot grow facial hair.
You know, some of you may not know there's an innuendo there, and we're not going to talk about it. Oh, God.
Google that.
Steve.
By the way, just because I sit next to someone does not mean that we're dating.
That's the truth. That's
Whoa, scoop.
I mean, don't get me wrong. As lucky as Cathy would be if we were, that's not the case.
He spends too much of his time watching the network, and
It didn't even finish. Next to Dale. First off, we already have a tweet. Give it up for Chris Mingy saying it's time for the Raw After Show with Jonny Loquasto, Catherine Kelley, Dale Rutledge, and that Roland lookalike. He spelled it Roland. But we still love you, Chris Mingy. Find him on Twitter at that Erik Barnes. He's Erik Barnes.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Since we're doing shout-outs, I'm going to do a shout-out to Robot Dote 14.
Okay.
By the way, hello. Thank you. And, yeah, don't ask for a shout-out again. I appreciate it, but here you go.
That was the worst shout out I've ever heard.
Yeah. Is that the kid? Is that
goes.
the young kid from the UK that won't stop tweeting us?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then collectively, this is one shout out to you. All right.
One collective shout. We like you.
We love you.
We appreciate you.
Just knock it off.
We're trying.
All right. Monday Night Raw came.
feel
We're
bad
kidding.
now.
We love you, buddy. No, he's a fellow ginger. You got to
He's a
support
fellow
that.
ginger. I
right?
gotta support my people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ginger
Sorry.
love.
Sorry about that bad shout out. I'm not. I'm still new to this, people. Don't shout out to people, especially Robot Dotes.
Erik Barnes is never going to be a wedding DJ, and that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just know the chicken dance. That's about it. I can't do the electric slide.
Who needs to do that?
People at weddings.
What
apparently.
wedding is this? 2006?
Every wedding from.
Ooh, you just got weddings,
1996.
Johnny.
That's right. Oh,
Take that, weddings.
take that, love. Oh man, there was not a lot of love tonight on Raw, guys. There was a lot of anger, a lot of violence,
Yeah.
a lot of just. Ugh.
Oh, we did see some weddings though.
Good point.
Yeah.
They're
started
gonna
off with
run
the
out of
bride.
people to marry on Total Divas.
They'll just swap in some new divas and
Yeah. There's no one else to get married.
AJ. We can get
Summer
AJ next season.
Rae can start dating someone and then get married real fast for the
Our boy
ratings.
Xavier Woods could.
Yeah. Shout out to
yeah.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Although he plays a lot of video games and he's getting a PhD. No time for a woman in that.
No time for love?
No, I don't think so.
Only
That's
time
a
for
shame.
Doritos.
That's right.
I don't know. Gamers. I don't know. College.
They love Doritos.
They like Doritos.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew. I could have gone Mountain Dew.
I think Mountain Dew and Doritos is arguably the most disgusting combination. I think I would just feel sick.
Yeah, the sugariness and stickiness of Mountain Dew with the cheese dust of Doritos merged together to form
Equals awesomeness.
it equals awesome failure.
Yeah. Speaking of failure, tonight was a bad beating to start Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Our WWE World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan comes to the ring, yesing it. His newlywed wife, Brie Bella, she's yesing it in the ring. It's amazing. They hug. It's incredible. Before he even gets a word out, Stephanie McMahon, that Jezebel, makes her way to the ring.
So Vince called her a Jezebel?
I don't know. I just did.
Okay.
So anyway, she comes to the ring, and she calls the wedding organic and crusty, which we pop for that.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. I
Crusty.
thought that was so
Crunchy.
funny.
Crusty. Crunchy.
Crusty is definitely a different connotation. But she meant it
I
as
like
crusty.
my cereal
Yeah.
crunchy. I don't like it crusty.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but she did mean it as an insult for sure. Rustic wedding. She's like, if you're into that.
Crunchy.
Rustic.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
It was a great way to start.
Yeah.
And then she said, we want to give you a wedding present, so at Extreme Rules, you'll be defending the WWE World Heavyweight title against Kane. But not Corporate Kane.
Oh, no. R.I.P. Corporate Kane.
This Kane grew a lot of hair in a short amount of time.
I like that they kept the hair in the box as well as the mask. It was
It's got to be
But
preserved.
hair just
Yeah.
looks crusty.
Yeah.
There
not
you go.
crunchy at all.
Not crunchy. No.
He went from having baby hair to weird donated hair that was on that mask
Yeah.
It was somebody's hair.
at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That hair.
That said, I do like the Monster Cane. I mean, I think
Oh, I miss
He
Corporate
was-
Kane already.
Tearing it up
corporate.
tonight.
he was obliterating
They
Daniel
look-
Bryan.
I mean, split personality disorder. Like, that is extreme, but he didn't even look like the same person. It's crazy.
No, body type even looks different. I don't know why. He's just
Yeah.
putting on a thin materialed item, but he looks like a completely
I
different
feel
guy.
like Kane may have gone vegan. He looks ripped right now.
DDP yoga does wonders, people.
Ah, there you go.
he has been looking fit.
DDP's even for monsters.
Wonder if he got his contact back.
That could be
Didn't
part
get
of
the
it.
close up. I just have to say, I mean, I'm sure a lot of our viewers have heard about Daniel Bryan's father passing away
Yeah, that's
earlier
true.
today. But just, I mean, to take this beating today and to have known, how hurt he must have been emotionally, and still, to come out for the fans, that's dedication, and that is, why he is champion right now.
Yeah. And that was even regardless of Stephanie coming out, that was a really amazing moment to start the show. And you could see him mouth the words "thank you" before he hit the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably to his dad, probably to the fans as well. And him and Brie being able to hug just a week after their wedding. That was a really beautiful moment.
Yeah.
And I could only imagine finding out earlier that day.
What a crazy couple weeks it is to be Daniel Bryan. Main eventing WrestleMania, getting married, and then this happening.
Not just main eventing, but
yeah,
winning a
winning it.
landmark WrestleMania.
Yeah. It just such a roller coaster of emotions, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
But as tragic as this is, it's amazing that his father got to witness him becoming the champion, him
Yeah.
getting married, and all of the good things that happened in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like what we said about Warrior last week. You know, he could have passed away a couple days earlier and not gotten to say goodbye and had his final moment in the ring. It's sort of a similar thing, seeing your son get married and.
But you could tell. I mean, I had just heard this news right before we started watching, and you could tell that he was really holding back a lot of emotions as well as
choking up,
Brie.
yeah.
And I think that even if I didn't know the news, I would have known that something was off with them.
Yeah.
I was actually glad you told us because it answered. I probably would have had more questions had you had not said that.
Because he actually didn't say a word tonight.
Not much.
No.
He might have said a word.
I
but
wonder
that's
if
about
they changed things around. We talked about this before, but if they, changed the segment, or if that was supposed to be later in the show and they pushed it up, or if he was supposed to have a match and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard
they
to say.
scrapped it. Yeah.
But best wishes to Daniel Bryan and his family, obviously, because man, what a champion to do that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we have not seen Kane do anything like this in a long time. Kane's music hits. Stephanie is yelling, "Don't do it! Don't come out here! Stay back there!" All this stuff. Next thing you know, Kane shows up out of nowhere. Brie runs away. Kane just starts the attack. Bryan fights off for a little bit. But let's just get right to it. 3 tombstones on 3 different surfaces.
Yeah.
Ooh, the one on the stairs looked ugly.
Yeah, that one was
Ooh-wee.
that was the topper for me.
I did not like that one.
See, for me, it was the announcer's table that was the.
Yeah.
The stair one, that just
It just looked.
I feel like they planned the stair one really well, and it just looked really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
But the announcer's table is probably a lot more dangerous.
And probably hurt more if there was a chance of an accident,
Yeah.
that not breaking or whatever was supposed to happen.
The announcer's
there, I don't
table
know.
is also at an angle too, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably less stable.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised it didn't crash because you still have 400 pounds.
Yeah. Whether it's reinforced or not, that's a lot of human to just plop itself down.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder if the plan was for it to, because he did take all the.
Yeah, he took all the stuff out
He made it
to
naked.
prep it. Yeah. Yeah.
You never know with those tables. Sometimes they do
No.
not agree with what you got going on.
Yeah.
They're like,
Absolutely
nope,
not.
sorry, we were built a little better.
Yeah. But 3 tombstones, the third of which, after Bryan was already getting taken out on the stretcher, yanks off
Ooh,
the
yanked
soft
that neck.
collar.
Yeah.
That, like, the physical therapist in me was like, oh, don't do that. But yeah.
I was half worried that a Big Show Mysterio 2 type thing was going to happen back when Big Show picked up Mysterio on the stretcher, strapped in, and slammed him against the ring post. I'm glad it didn't happen because that was horrifying. But
Yeah, it was.
I was half expecting that. I was like, please don't.
That was worse than when, was it the NWO that threw Mysterio onto the truck?
Oh, the javelin? Yeah, the javelin into that truck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I love that Stephanie is begging him not to do it the whole time. When last week she basically berated him
Yeah.
to become the
Yeah.
monster. She basically released the bowl, painted Daniel Bryan red, and said, "Don't go after him."
It's kind of weird because I wasn't quite sure if Steph was being legitimate of Kane, please don't do this, or if it was
No.
Nah.
Well, I was going to lean towards more the Gene Wilder in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory of stop, wait, don't, come back,
Good reference.
and just looking deadpan and please don't.
Well, at the very end, she does call Kane a bastard.
Yeah.
But as they're taking
I didn't
him
know
out,
they could do that in first hour.
what, say bastard?
Say the
Yeah.
bastard.
That's not a bad word.
I think it is.
Really?
It's a technical term.
I mean, it's not something that I would want my 4-year-old kid to see.
Well, that's a good point, but if you really want to keep the storylines, Kane wasn't exactly the product of a legitimate marriage,
yeah, it's true.
was he?
No.
He was the father, the son of someone.
Paul Bearer.
Well,
Paul Bearer and Undertaker's mother.
there you go.
If I remember my Kane lore correctly.
Which, you got to brush up sometimes.
You do.
But, Stephanie asks for a warm applause from Daniel Bryan as he's being stretchered out. And, of course, there's a smirk on her hands as she lifts up the belts. And so she's holding both belts as Daniel Bryan gets carted off. So that was a moment where the whole crowd, to start off the show, was like, oh, deflated.
Yeah.
But there's only one man that could bring the crowd back. And that is Dale.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Shamrocks and Lucky Charms won't work tonight. Luck of the Irish just ran out. I'm like slobbering, excuse me. Because today is the day that Sheamus is defeated by Bad News Bearer. Boom!
That's right.
He's so smug. I love it.
I
I
love-
love it.
It's amazing that it's working out so well to just like insult everyone for 4 to 5 months or whatever it was been, and now the crowd just can't get enough of him.
Yeah.
They were booing Sheamus and yaying Barrett when in the exchange of blows.
It's good news to see bad news.
That's what it is. It's like whatever you think is going to get over with the crowd, do the opposite, and you're set.
That's almost becoming the rule for sure.
Yeah.
But this match, oh man.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it got a "This is awesome" chant, and justifiably so. This was the semifinals for the Intercontinental #1 contenders tournament. Of course, Irish versus Welsh, which they don't exactly have a great history.
They don't like each other.
No, they don't.
No.
They don't. From back in the day. But yeah, a lot of great spots in this match. Sheamus hits the top rope, takes Barrett outside the ring.
When does he ever do that? Like that alone blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like he does not go to at least to the outside of the ring. I can't think of
Off the
too
top,
many
no,
occasions.
not very often.
That was great.
Barrett, yeah, go for it.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say these guys should definitely be champs at some point again. Like,
Yeah.
Sheamus had it for a minute, but Barrett's never gotten the world title. But I mean, they both look like champions to me.
I agree with that, but I feel like Sheamus needs like a refresher. Ever since he's been back, it's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
a little bit stale.
Put a
and-
mask on him. I don't know, I'm just kidding.
Repackage him as the Celtic Warrior in the face paint.
Yep.
I mean, they need to do something with his character for sure, but just like in the ring and
Yeah.
physique-wise, like, you know, if
Yeah.
you saw them in a crowd, you'd be like, I bet that guy wrestles.
I was saying it in the room. I just like seeing them smack the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. Like, turn this into a feud, please and thank you.
I love this match.
I
It's fun.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, a lot of great. I mean, there was a sidewalk slam that's called the Winds of Change. No need to name it, but they did. Sheamus hits the white noise. They both take themselves out of the ring, and that's when the bullhammer connects from outside. And BNB moving on to the finals.
Just a
What did
match
we
of.
predict last week? Didn't we predict?
I think you and I predicted Sheamus to win.
No, I think I predicted Bad News Barrett.
I did.
I did.
I predicted Sheamus.
Well,
Because
guess
I
what?
thought.
Got some of that ginger love.
Because I'm afraid I got some bad news.
You predicted Sheamus. Well, guess what, Dale? Tell him.
It didn't work out for you.
You don't have some bad news.
Oh, that's the line.
That's what I was going
for.
Bad news, Barnes had to come.
Bad news is that Dale has short-term memory loss.
Who are you people?
That's because Derek, you shouldn't hit him.
I'm
with
afraid you got some bad memory.
hit him with a bullhammer before the show, and now he doesn't remember anything.
This match was full of great moves, terrible names for them.
Yeah,
Winds of Change, White Noise, Bullhammer. Come on now, people.
the bullhammer really.
White
should
noise
be-
because he doesn't tan. You get it?
Yes, I do.
Translucent
Every
noise.
day I get it.
Barnesy understands not tanning every day of his
Every-
life.
And of course, I live in California where I love the sun, but the
Dude.
sun don't love me.
We should get you. I know we have a lot of ginger followers and listeners. We should get them to like create like an army for you.
Create an army.
Yeah, we should come up with a name. Like
Ginger snaps.
the Barnes Barrage.
I like it.
I don't know. Just an idea. Feel free to tweet us those ideas too. We'll keep you busy the
We're
next
very
hour.
open right now.
Okay, so far we have what is our bearded tag team name?
Yep.
And what are the names of this ginger fellowship of mine?
And all we have is Rostafa sending us tons of memes. So
Memes.
we're doing a great
You could be
job.
Ginger Mahal.
Don't hinder gingers.
Shout out to Courtney Banks 16 who just came from WWE Baltimore. They were actually at the Raw event tonight. She was there and she said she had a great time. Can't wait to watch the show and see what we thought about it. I don't know. She must have had a quick ride home. Gee.
I want
Nice.
to see what she thought about it.
Yeah. Let's get that live
Being
scoop.
there.
Yeah, Courtney, hit us up. Let us know what you thought about it. Were you chanting "This is awesome"? Because you should have been.
Yeah.
Guys, you know you got
They
to
were
believe.
chanting that in that match.
We got to believe. All right,
Oh, yeah.
got to believe.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about
Why,
that.
why bother, though, really?
Oh, you son of a gun.
Stop being so boisterous. Boisterous. Damn it.
Got one?
That was Abbo Horn. No.
Well, good night, everybody.
Buzz you later.
Bows you later?
I can't. Yeah.
You're going to have to leave in a minute.
No.
I can't say enough
These are
about these
awful.
vignettes. They make me happy
They're
when I
just
watch
as
them.
bad as bows.
Well,
Yeah, no, are they? We were saying, like, are they cut from like a community college advertisement or an '80s commercial or something?
I swear to God, I think it's stock footage they just find online. They're like, this will be perfect, bam, and they mash it up.
I just all of a sudden want to join DeVry.
Yeah, it looks like an online college brochure.
Yeah.
Then there's a dude with long hair and shirtless. He's like, I graduated.
It really is that person that you block on Facebook, like the video version of what they would post.
Yeah. So it's perfect. I already hate him.
Yeah, it's like every one of those vignettes should be like #blessed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And his smile, his baby teeth smile.
His baby teeth smile. We'll see more of him later on in the show. Next, we have Hugh Jackman talking trash on Twitter with Ziggler and Sandow. So next week we're gonna see old Hugh promoting
Good old Hugh.
X-Men.
X-Men. There you go.
Past, future, present tense.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is. He's gonna be there. He's probably gonna get over on somebody. Maybe Ziggler, maybe Sandow, maybe both. Who knows?
I got to go for a double this time.
I just hope
mean-
no one breaks their jaw in this scenario. Because that's what happened.
But that
last
was a
time
good
to Ziggs.
headline.
That was a good headline.
Yeah,
For everyone but Dolph.
That's true.
Dolph's going to get injured one way or the other. Might as well do it for a headline. Where was Ziggler today? P.S.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Where was Sandow?
He at least was
Sandow.
mentioned tonight,
Yeah.
so
Where was Big Show? There were a lot of people missing.
That's true.
it's because they have such a large roster right now.
Yeah, you don't really. I mean, it was a very full, active show.
Show will probably get on SmackDown, and then next week we're definitely going to see Sandow and Ziggler with Jackman.
Yeah.
With old Wolverine.
Maybe Jackman's the one that interrupts Sandow when he's, being right
Yeah.
in the ring, saying things.
There's going to be some weird mixed tag. I mean, at least we'll have a mixed tag that doesn't involve Santino and Emma for once. So maybe that'll be true. Jesus.
Speaking of mixed tags.
9 mixed tags in a row. Yeah.
They aren't mixed tags. It's a mixed tag, and then they'll do just divas, and then they'll do just the guys, and then they'll do another mixed tag with the same people, and then
And then Layla came.
still.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just woke up.
We're not even there yet.
The WWE Universe got to choose John Cena's opponent tonight. Will it be Luke Harper, Harper and Rowan, or Harper, Rowan, and Bray Wyatt? I could not believe that was an option, but I thought it was amazing that they could let the universe choose how many people would beat him up tonight.
And they surprisingly chose exactly who we thought they would.
Exactly. And we'll get to it, but to Cena's credit, damn. That is when we cut right to the Wyatt family on the ramp, and man, the lighting for Harper and Rowan was terrifying.
I wish we had that lighting right now.
Oh my God.
He can cue the lighting and he can cue the music. He can't do both.
But Bray Wyatt
Fine.
had a microphone in his hand, guys.
What did he say, Johnny?
I remember the first time I was ever stuck with truth. The taste was bitter, but I liked it. It was something real, John. Free will has become the man's biggest illusion. We're all a bunch of mindless sheep led by wolves and owned by pigs. Tonight they have left the power in your hands, those fools. Tonight you make a choice. What path will you choose for your hero? John, we stand against you. And one thing remains the same. They do not love you anymore, John. Every time we meet, I take more of you. You and you and you and you, my brother, you, my brother, you, my sister. You're all coming with me. Won't they sing with me? He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. Yep. And that was it.
Can I reiterate? I mean, I know we
Yes.
talked about this months ago, but I still want Sister Abigail.
So it's Bo Dallas and drag? I'm lost.
It's Bo Dallas as Sister Abigail.
Oh, so Bo Dallas and drag.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
He wouldn't have to change his hair.
It's true.
Maybe you can hashtag
He does
the
have
universe.
gorgeous hair.
But then that like 90s grunge kind of drag where
Yeah.
it's obviously a dude.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
dark hair.
He's got an Adam's apple.
They should have an Abigail at some point. I don't know about Bo, but
Yeah. Well, they said that Sister Abigail's dead, so that.
Yeah, well.
That hasn't stopped.
but
True.
someone should look just like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he,
And
he,
then
he thinks he's seeing ghosts.
Which we
and turns
said was
out,
going to be Paige and,
Yeah.
or Caitlyn, but yeah, either way.
Kayla was going to be Sister Abigail?
No, that was
That's
the
just
rumor for a while. She
Weird.
would have fit. A lot of people are saying, both in chat and on Twitter, that Dolph did the pre and post show. He was on the panel for it, so that's where he was.
right.
And then he cut a couple promos on the app.
Well, there you go.
During the show.
Boomtown. Shout out
Still
to
not
Ziggs.
the actual show.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay though.
Better than nothing.
Yes.
All right, guys. Want to talk about mixed tags? Well, we sure as hell got one. Los Matadores and El Torito versus 3MB and a newly renovated Hornswoggle.
3.5B.
It was 3.5B. MB. 3.5.
3.5 MB.
I don't know what 3.5 Bs are, but whatever.
I don't know.
That's fine.
3.5 boys. I don't know.
Anyways, Horny and Torito started off. Actually, they pretty much wrestled the entire match. Torito takes advantage, ends up
Horny and horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of regions got hit.
Yeah.
He gores Slater right in his little 2 MBs, and then low blows McIntyre, even though it was at his eye level, and then a combo move for the win.
Balls of the world, beware.
This happened.
Yeah, I imagine. What should we spend more time on, this or the mixed Santino?
On hating or?
No, not hating. Just
I
the
like
match on SmackDown was cool.
I like the repackage of Hornswoggle.
Me too,
I
yeah.
didn't think it would work for me, but it works pretty well.
I'm enjoying Hornswoggle, heel Double H, heel Hornswoggle. I like it.
I could see him drunk in some bar somewhere, just like harassing everybody.
Yeah.
Just singing karaoke.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, but I don't know how long I'll think it's funny for.
Yeah.
I would dig it if Hornswoggle takes over and tells Heath Slater, "You're out of the band."
Oh my God!
Heath Slater should be
That's-
doing better things too, so that would work.
Could you? That would be fantastic.
Dude,
and then Slater
discussed
becomes
it.
cousin Zach or whatever his cousin thing is on the JBL and
Yeah.
show.
Dude, you're just out of the band.
And then
we
like
took a vote.
Hornswoggle starts to sing, literally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then that would get Slater over big time.
Hell yeah.
Because people want to cheer for Slater, man. Maybe not so much Jinder or McIntyre. People want to get into Heath Slater, I think.
Again.
But still as a heel,
siding with the
though,
ginger.
right?
Yeah.
Slater versus Hornswoggle. Make it happen. Book it.
Why not? It's a
Yeah.
main event for main
Why
event.
not?
Book it at Payback.
Payback.
I would love to see. That's a great idea, man. I would love to see that.
I mean, this went better than I thought it
Sure.
would have.
Yeah.
You know, had you told me it was coming ahead of time.
It was one of my favorite Los Matadores matches.
That's a point taken.
El Torito can go. Hornswoggle can
Yeah.
do a tadpole splash. Or
I feel
whatever.
like Hornswoggle wasn't ready. I feel like he was surprised by like, oh wait, I'm going to be on TV again, shirtless.
Oh, crap.
But
Well,
that's what
all right.
he's been preparing for since Torito came. Like that was the rumor, is that since they hired El Torito, Hornswoggle started, learning the ropes and getting better, and so he's
Yeah.
had several months now.
Torito already knew the ropes. He's all over them
I
ropes.
know.
He was moving
Jumping
better.
everywhere.
He just didn't look, in good shape. But I think it could be, maybe
he-
he can't lose weight easily or something
Yeah.
as well. You
He's
don't
a
know.
showman though. Like doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like, Hornswoggle knows how to entertain.
I didn't think
Swoggle can go.
Hornswoggle as an entire character would go through a repackage in his career. Usually if
Yeah.
you come in as a leprechaun, you
Yeah.
leave as a leprechaun. Like
And he still might.
he still might, but good for him for having this long of a run in WWE. Period. Just
Yeah.
because they usually disrespect. him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a movie coming out.
Yeah.
Which
Literally only a handful of guys can say that back
Exactly.
there. So
And I think that movie's gonna be. I know there's been a lot of Leprechauns. I've never seen any of them, but I'll watch this one. Why not?
it's a reboot, really.
Yeah.
So you could literally skip all the rest of them.
Yeah, it's like how
Storyline-wise, I
how he
mean.
develops. It's like the
It's
beginning.
the
of
origins,
the Leprechaun
origins. Yeah.
Oh my God! So he's almost like Spider-Man, only in a smaller version.
Yeah.
How Spider-Man became Spider-Man, right?
Sure.
I don't know if this isn't how a little person turned into a leprechaun.
Yeah.
I think it's just a
He gets
leprechaun
bit-
exists.
He got bit by a spider.
He got bitten by a radioactive leprechaun,
Okay. There you go.
then had all the powers
You're-
equivalent to a leprechaun.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
We're into it.
Now I don't even want to
And
see
then
the
his uncle
movie.
got-
Sorry, guys. Go to Rotten Tomatoes now. Let us know your
Then
thoughts.
his uncle got murdered and decided with great leprechaun
That's
comes
still
great
Spider-Man.
leprechaunity.
There you go. Evolution's in the building, guys.
Mario Jane.
Evolution's in the building. They show up in a limousine, and Randy Orton's wearing pants. Slow clap.
Yay, Randy.
Kathy's not thrilled about it.
No pants. That's what you want.
Boo!
When we were recapping to ourselves what happened last week, there was a shirtless dude. There was another oily shirtless dude before the show.
True that.
Yeah.
So,
Evolution.
Evolution.
It's a mystery where he found pants, but they hit the ring. Triple H doing his best John Laurinaitis impression. Does anyone care? I don't know what. It sounded like he was either screaming at a rock concert. Maybe he went to Coachella. Or he was yelling at employees. I don't know. Like,
Can you imagine Triple H at Coachella?
oh my God.
You guys got spanked last week.
Yeah. It was interesting. We see a video package of Evolution's dominance over the years. Then Batista says the Shield has no idea what they've gotten themselves into. Deal with that. Any thoughts on the promo?
Lozenges.
Everyone looked good. I mean, I think Evolution back, as you want to say, but it's a good idea. This is a great role for Batista, I think. He was definitely having trouble finding a place to fit in or be the right character, and I think Evolution is perfect for him.
Yeah.
We were all kind of wondering whether Flair would come back.
Yeah.
I'm doubting it.
Until they showed the video package where they basically spliced around him for most of the package. I was like, oh, maybe he's not.
Yeah.
It could be like a pay-per-view surprise.
That'd be great. You don't really need him more than to come out and just.
Although we also thought that CM Punk would be a pay-per-view surprise, and that didn't happen on WrestleMania. So.
Yeah, it's been almost 3 months now.
Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of it. In fact, the six-man tag is the match I'm most looking forward to at Extreme Rules.
Thus far, with all the matches that they've been naming. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. It probably, I mean, Kane and Bryan will tear it down, former partners. That'll.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be good. But in terms of just interest in general, plus the quality of the match, for me, it's that one.
I think it's going to be possibly the longest match.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't see it coming. I didn't think that it would be like Shield squashing, the Outlaws and Kane would lead to them facing Evolution at the very next pay-per-view. I didn't guess that at all. And Triple H not wrestling for the title, I don't know. It's all very surprising to me.
It is.
I like it.
The thing is, though, it's like I think what this does is it gives Daniel Bryan more longevity with the title.
Yeah.
Because I really think, I would like to believe he's in for a long run. And so by having him feud with Kane, that at least gives him a little bit of time with the title before maybe Triple H or anyone of Evolution comes back in the picture, maybe that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So it is surprising. You're right. It's like, how did Kane become a #1 contender without even wrestling or really beating anybody?
After getting beaten by the Shield in the previous
in no time flat.
Green Thunder 23 in chat roll says that Cody should join Evolution since the breakup is happening.
Nice. Not a bad. I love Green Thunder. He's cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, I like played Green Thunder.
Cody is better as a heel in my book, anyways.
Yeah,
true.
Not that he's a bad face by any means. I don't know. When he had the mask on, he was always pushing the camera away. I don't know. I really enjoyed all that.
Do you think they're going to put together Cody versus Goldie so quick as to for this pay-per-view?
Nah.
Less than 2 weeks.
I think they have enough feud matches that hopefully they'll hold on a little bit on that.
The breakup could be then.
Yeah.
And then the following pay-per-view could be them against each other.
Yeah. That seems likely.
Question is, what match will they have at a pay-per-view?
Good one.
Good. I don't know.
It seems like a lot of people are saying that they could see Cody in Evolution, and then AJ0314 says Evolution doesn't need any new members.
Yeah.
They don't need him.
I appreciate the
Cody's
fact,
available.
I appreciate the fact there's someone in chat roll named Todd
Chrisley.
Round of applause for that.
Because he's not watching his own show.
That's the only Chrisley I will support.
Yeah.
I maybe they don't need it, but I always feel like if you have that many older wrestlers in a faction, somebody should be getting a rub out of that situation. Like put someone in there
Maybe
that can.
the person getting the rub is the Shield.
Yeah.
Just getting over them.
Yeah.
I would think eventually. I mean, this could be a feud that could go for quite a while.
It's possible.
I hope so.
I hope so. We'll
Well,
see.
speaking of the Shield, music hits right when Dave Batista says, "Deal with it." Ambrose and Rollins are angry. They make a point that Evolution is really just out for themselves. They're not going to be a unit. They're not going to be together. They're not going to be a band. They call them cream puffs.
A lot.
And then a lot of cream puffs going on. A lot of memes.
Wait, are there a lot of cream puffs going on? I want some cream puffs.
I love cream puffs.
I'm starving.
Straight from the freezer. I'm on board.
Not my bag. You can have them.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is why we're tag team.
This is what they share cream puffs. They're gonna puke.
Afterbeards
for life.
Afterbeards.
That's good. That's a good still shot. I hope someone takes a still shot of that. They call them cream puffs and then charge up the ramp. But then, of course, I've got some bad dudes. They just line the ramp up with everyone that beat them up last week. It must have been 11 or 12 of them. And, of course, that's pretty much the end of it. The Shield has to retreat.
I mean, Batista just got that shirt pressed. He wasn't about to get dirty.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Yeah, we saw Wall Street Big Dave.
Yeah.
Very Gordon Gecko-y.
He looked good.
Yeah.
Orton put a button down on.
Yeah.
No tie
And
for
pants.
him, but
And pants, like we mentioned.
Well, it's funny. When we interviewed Orton, he said he's like, I'm not really a suit guy. And I'm like, what about a Puma jumpsuit? He's like, oh, yeah. That's me. Like, perfect. You know, so, yeah, it was, you know, just a cool little segment to kind of further, you know, without anyone getting beat up this week.
I like it. I'm definitely intrigued. I wanna see how this goes down.
And let's hope there's a stipulation. Let's hope they add something to it. Extreme Rules, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It should. Every match should have it.
Usually every Extreme Rules match, every match at Extreme Rules, it's sort of unspoken, has the Extreme Rules stipulation underneath it. Because
Was
that's
there
the
last year,
pay-per-view.
though?
I don't
No,
remember.
I don't
Really?
think so.
Really?
I think they had like
Okay.
They had a
one.
couple of normal ones.
they had like two weird ones or two ones with stipulations, and the rest were normal.
Oh, well.
So we've already got the steel cage with Cena Wyatt, and we've got the Extreme Rules match was announced via text. I don't think it was on the show, but they said maybe on the after show is an Extreme Rules match for the
belts?
for the main belt.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's called Extreme Rules. I think almost every match should have something different.
But Xavier Woods and R-Truth versus Rusev is not going to get a stipulation.
No.
No.
That is a very surprising match that they added.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming for
I mean,
sure.
look, I love Xavier and R-Truth being on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It's not going to be...
They will be crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to go too well.
Old Lana Kelly said
I give it 3 minutes.
Oh, man. You're probably right.
Yeah.
That's going to be the shortest match by far. in the
Sorry,
pay-per-view.
guys.
You can watch that on the WWE Network, which is just like Netflix, but better.
Bam! Good product placement. And I love that new tagline.
I don't think that can't be a tagline. You can't throw somebody else's brand in your brand's tagline. That's
No.
like ghetto.
Well, they did. I mean,
That's just Cole talking. He
Yeah.
probably was listening to something else and saying one thing and whatever. I don't know.
well, let's find out if we hear it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Because
If
if, they
it
like
turns
it,
into a campaign. You know.
yeah.
They can't say anything about Hulu because they had a little thing with Hulu,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they have to throw something under the bus. So
Throw
why
it-
not Netflix?
Throw down DirecTV because they were the ones that dropped pay-per-views.
How about Time Warner? Just because they suck.
Yeah.
Hate Time
Wow,
Warner.
Johnny.
Oh, they're awful.
How about
There's not one person who likes Time Warner.
what about
They gave me a lot of free
Comcast?
movies because of how much they suck. So they're like, sorry, here's some free movies.
Did that woo you?
A little bit.
Wow. Are you hot and bothered from it?
I like free movies. What can I say?
Okay.
Maybe
Time
she's just
Warner never
bothered.
gave me nothing.
Except for the clap.
Yeah, because I don't clap for them
Yeah.
ever.
Show 'em.
Take that, Time Warner.
Guys, when I say
don't even-
party time, you say all the time. Party time!
All the time!
Party time!
All the time!
And a trust fall.
All the
Adam
time.
Rose.
Oh.
And smiley face.
What up? Shout out to I Am Smiley.
That was a lot of smiley.
Ryan Katz.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of Smiley in that. If you're watching or
In
listening
the
right
purple
now,
suit.
tweet at I Am Smiley and tell him we're shouting him out right now on his former show on AfterBuzz TV. So if you're listening, he'd be very happy to hear from you.
All the time. Oh,
Yeah, that's
we're
right.
not doing it.
All the time. Yep, it was Adam Rose partying it up, man.
Yeah.
I want to do a trust fall.
Okay, yeah.
What's up?
No, there's just like, so Adam Rose on NXT has been on for a few weeks now, and he had such amazing music, and then they changed it.
Yeah, I missed the woo.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now a hey, and it's not as catchy. It's still a good song, but since I
even
heard
notice
the
that.
original music, you take that away from me, and it was so good.
I know.
I did
I
not
missed
even
the
notice.
woo and him
Yeah.
doing the thing.
Yeah.
That's not appropriate for PG, but still fun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't
But
even.
it was still good to see Smiley in the.
yeah,
nothing.
dressed in the purple thing, whatever that was.
Suit?
I think it was a purple, some kind of purple.
It was like one of those like blow up ones, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty sweet.
Unless he's put on some weight since 2 weeks ago.
No, he's working out all the time. He's got a gym.
Well,
access to.
Oh, yeah, I bet he does.
Adam Rose is making that trip on the party bus all the way from Orlando. He'll be coming real soon.
The Exotic Express.
It's so cool that 2 NXT guys are getting their own like video vignettes every week. Like,
I mean, they're finding a way to incorporate the next generation. That's what you
love it.
They have so many people now. I mean, Emma, Xavier Woods, Paige, Adam Rose,
Rusev.
And they have to.
Bo,
NXT
Rusev.
has 80-some, I believe, people
Yep.
under the roster there.
But they really only have maybe 20 on their TV program.
Exactly.
So.
I was watching NXT last week, and Brodus Clay.
And they have a lot of WWE superstars.
Yeah, go down.
battle it
Yeah.
out.
Cesaro goes down there all the time. Natty goes down there.
But I think Brodus Clay was like making.
Brodus Clay's
a
down
run
there. I
for
think that
the-
he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying to get the NXT title.
Yeah.
But I think it's just kind of they're trying to figure out what to do with him.
Yeah.
They also.
He's going to put over...
They send a lot of people down there to
Adrian
do
Neville.
commentary, and then hopefully they'll come up. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was good.
But it's great. I mean, they have so much talent down there, and you want to see everyone get their time. And,
Yeah.
and the thing about NXT growing is the fact that all these wrestlers are going to gain followings, and it's going to be good for everyone. So
I think the reason why it's taken so long for the Exotic Express to catch up to Raw and the crew traveling is because they pit stopped at Coachella.
yeah, they did.
Did they really?
No.
Oh.
No, they didn't.
It sounds like a good reason, though.
Yeah. Well, I thought Triple H was there. Then the Express was there.
They did a house show at Coachella. You guys didn't know?
Outcast.
A house show at Coachella?
Yeah.
I don't know. With Triple H, I'd like to think that last night he was at a Motorhead concert, and that's why he's all
That's who it
raspy.
would have been. It would have been Motorhead, and all they did was play his 2 theme songs
Over and over. Yep.
again.
And-
And Evolution.
Oh,
and
they
Evolution.
also did
That's the
Evolution.
encore.
Yeah,
Motorhead's awesome.
they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Triple
Love
H
Lemmy.
loves him.
Well, they're 3 for 3 with theme songs for wrestlers. I mean, all
as I'm
3 are
concerned.
badass.
Oh yeah, they are good.
Speaking of theme songs, we got a new theme song for Cesaro this week.
Yeah, we do. Although we got to talk about Ripe Axel first, guys.
Wait, I think the cats in the alley are going off.
I'm so sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, we'll get to that, guys. Ripe Axel's at ringside. The Usos come out to the ring to face Cody and Goldust. Ryback with a zinger to start off the match. Feel free to enlighten us, one of you 2 or one of you 3.
It took time for the 2 of us to gel together. It's like you guys with commentary, only you still suck,
Ryback.
or something. Like that.
That's what he should say after every
Wait, like Doyle rules or something?
He already does Ryback rules. Just have him do that.
Yeah.
all the time. Ryback rules. Ryback.
winking a gun.
That'd be
So,
great
I
on just
love
like
that.
dumb stuff.
Ryback.
And he's also wearing a Cathy Kelley She-Ra forearm weapon band.
And a band.
Hey, by the way, I know why you're.
Flaming
I know
dice.
why you're wearing that. We're not stepping up the slaps to a bull hammer with that thing on your forearm. It's not happening.
Whoa.
Stop it. The Usos knock out Cody Rhodes with a super kick for the win. This is when things get interesting. Goldie tries to console Cody, and that's when Cody gives him one of these. No! I don't want it!
No.
No! Brother! Hey, no, brother!
Don't touch me!
I don't want it!
Dustin, leave me alone.
And he stomps out angrily, and that's when Ripe Axel attacks the Usos from behind.
When the door is closed, I want privacy.
Come on, brother. So yeah, a lot going on in that match, and I mean Ryback on commentary. I don't know if Axel said anything, but Ryback was funny.
Ryback was great.
Yeah,
Curtis was there too. Yeah.
he was there, and I don't know. I guess we got Ripe Axel, Usos, and Cody Goldust. I don't know what.
Are we starting to see cracks in the makeup? That happens.
They've been taking Ryback.
Cracks in the smoke and mirrors.
Ooh, that's the song.
Yes, it is.
Yep, that is a song.
We commentate on things.
But we're not very good at it.
So yeah. So we'll see what happens with those 2 and those 2. So Boomtown.
So yeah, look for that.
So
Life.
yeah. Hope you enjoyed some of that.
Ryback.
Next up,
That happened.
da, da, da,
Scoop up over it.
Fandango and Layla. Santino and Emma. Only this is a singles match. Emma
Was it?
Emma taking on Layla. Fandango takes the Cobra. Oh, so well from Santino. He takes the Cobra well.
Yeah.
Fandango's great.
Yeah.
And I love Santino's not given the greatest situation with this, and he still finds ways to make it funny. It's just how many times are we going to see these two go at it? Emma takes out a lady Cobra, a pink one.
Cobrella, I believe JBL called.
Is that what it was?
Calls it. Yes.
Well, she does that to Layla. She wins, and then the Cobras, they
make Cobrabies.
yeah, they avatar it up.
Yeah.
They intertwine.
Yeah.
I think
I like it because it's safe enough for little kids, so I get that.
And her arm movement does sort of look like Santino's move.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I really, really, really enjoy her on NXT, and I feel like she would be fine on her own.
Yes.
Or even, why can't they bring, they're still friends or dating or whatever. Why can't Emma be in a match with some other diva and him just accompany her to the ring? Or, Fandango be in a match against another guy.
You gotta remember, maybe it's the fact that they don't know what to do with Santino, so they're like, all right, well, they're both awkward. I don't know.
I think that this would play better out of the ring. Like, take this amount of time that we've had of these matches and do some more skits of like awkward Cobra meeting, or the Cobras go on a date, or something. I mean, if you want this to play out, take it out of the ring and give it more room to breathe, because it just feels so redundant at this point.
I would find it more interesting. I like this vein that you're going by, but if Santino and Emma just didn't care for one another, like they had a falling out, but the snake hands didn't. So they're forced to go on this date. So,
that would be funny.
so he's just there like, I'll just have a coffee.
They're Siamese twins.
Yeah,
almost.
like the two. Like the snakes themselves are like kissing each other.
Yeah.
The two of them are like.
Santino's just reading a book.
Yeah. One's reading the book, one's just sipping on coffee, and it's just waiting. Come on, get this over with.
You know what's funny? I that's probably gonna happen at some point.
That would be good. They could be in the front seat of a car and Emma and Santino in the back seat.
It's gonna be like the old SNL set. Toonses, the cat who could drive a car.
Toonses, the driving cat.
But you're right. It's we've seen a lot of it. I mean, I love the Fandango Layla combination.
Yes.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But,
Approved.
yeah.
That is new and already feels old, though, in this situation. It's like it could have been Layla the whole time, as far as I'm concerned, because we're just getting the exact same material inside the ring.
It's just the never-ending feud between Fandango and Santino.
And it's not even leading anywhere. It's
No.
not even a feud. It's just like a...
And it's sucking other people into it.
But I like
Like a
everyone
black
in the ring.
hole.
It's gonna have to be an Extreme Rules match, I think. A Cobra match. Or something.
Cobra match.
You got to put some kind of stipulation on it, like loser.
Refereed by Jake Roberts.
Maybe. Loser burns the Cobra, or winner has to burn. Loser has to burn. All right, wait. This okay. They have Cobras. Fandango doesn't have.
Yeah.
There's got to be something with a Cobra. I don't know. Something.
Sure.
Something Cobra.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Lady Cobrella. Can you imagine the poor seamstress having to decorate that sock today? Like, Jesus.
The things I do.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's as big as some of the outfits that the divas wear, so I don't see that big of a difference.
Point taken. That actually is the same amount of material that Summer Rae needs for one of her outfits.
The sock, the female sock kind of looked like they took one of Goldust's old suits and just sewed up a sleeve.
Or just threw it in the wash.
Painted eyes on it. Yeah, or just threw it in the wash.
They called up Terry Runnels, like, you got any more of them arm socks?
Well, take them.
Arm socks, you say.
Is that what they are? I don't know. Kathy, what are they called?
Sleeves.
When ladies wear the arm socks. What are those?
What?
You just mean like a long
Gloves?
glove?
Sure. There you go.
Arm socks.
Ryback!
I mean, there are such thing as
Ryback
leg
for the save.
warmers, but yeah.
No, the elegant
Gloves,
ones that
gloves.
go.
Those
Okay.
are, those are
Gloves.
gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
Beautiful arm gloves.
If you put your fingers in it.
You know who looks lovely in long gloves? Renee Young. She's backstage with John Cena. And John Cena says, we'll see if the WWE Universe will listen to Bray Wyatt. Bray, you can try your best to keep me down, but I'm going to keep going.
Cena seems so sad and disappointed at the fact that he knew that it was going to be 3-on-1. Mm-hmm. He felt betrayed.
He did. He heard the crowd chanting. He's like, I hear them. I hear them joining Bray Wyatt. I hear them. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
At some point, does it turn? Because if let's say that John Cena is really popular with the 6 to 12-year-old crowd.
Sure.
If you have the rest of the crowd booing John Cena for a good portion of like 4 years now, maybe more, does eventually John Cena stop being popular with the kids because everybody else is booing?
No. Kids are oblivious to that stuff.
They just do
Like,
it.
if you like someone, and that person who's booing them sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to change anything, but my question is, where is this going to lead to? Is this finally going to get something out of Cena that we never thought we'd see again? That's the big question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly looks like it's leaning towards that, considering how Raw ended, which we'll get to.
Is he gonna be a monster?
I don't know.
Too many Make-A-Wish situations, I think.
Well,
That's
here's the
only-
thing, though.
that's
It's
the only
like
thing.
there's like the fourth wall's already been broken. He can turn into a monster heel and still be amazing outside the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think the real
No.
thing is
You don't
if
think?
John
Okay.
Cena's merch sales go down, that's when they're like, okay, probably time to turn him heel.
Which it won't ever, because he comes out with a new shirt every 2 weeks.
I know,
and
which is why he's been a babyface for so long.
Yeah.
So,
See what happens.
We'll see. We shall see.
New music alert. Now you can do the thing.
Which would make me want to evacuate the building.
everybody go to the basement. Here comes Cesaro.
What better than a panicky war siren than for a guy from a neutral country? Cesaro with
Oh,
some
I
new
forgot
music.
I don't live in Dresden.
Yeah. Shout out to Jim Johnson. I'm assuming he put the music together. I like the new music. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig the music.
I didn't
I
think-
don't know about the air siren intro.
I like the siren.
I didn't think that I
always
would like
sirens.
it because I wanted him to have the old music. But
Which one?
I
We the
wanted him
People.
to have, yeah, We the People. I wanted him to keep that, but I'm happy with what they chose.
Yeah.
So.
It is good.
Fresh music for a fresh start.
Yeah.
That's right. Heyman Hustle runs his mouth about Cesaro and then goes off about his client Brock Lesnar. I don't know if you know, but his client Brock Lesnar broke the streak.
I'm sorry, what?
His client Brock Lesnar broke the streak.
Wait,
What
was he saying?
His client
what
Brock
streak?
Lesnar broke the streak.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
His client Brock Lesnar broke the streak.
4 hours later, his client Brock Lesnar.
I'm like sleeping.
My client, Brock Lesnar, broke the streak.
4 hours ago, you guys have already Sister Abigail'd me like 9 times. Oh man, I love Heyman so much. RVD's music hits. We have RVD versus Cesaro, and guys, take it away because this match was awesome.
Loved it. Loved it. The only thing I was terrified by was Cesaro's tiger bomb on RVD.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah, just
bro.
one split second. Thank God he went flat, but he almost got spiked on the head.
Yeah, that
That
could have been bad.
That could have been bad news.
The highlight of my night was my mother texting me saying that she thought that Rob Van Dam was a gymnast.
She said he was very gymnastic.
Yes.
Very gymnastic.
I love her.
I mean, he is.
He is.
It is not true.
That's true. I'm a little confused. Jesse Marks tweeted us that me and Cathy need to watch the Raw post show before we do AfterBuzz
Oh,
TV. I
yes,
don't get
because, well, tonight, apparently, after everything went down, the Shield did come out to help Cena.
Oh, well,
So,
I mean, we don't have time. We have to jump in
I know,
here,
we have
so.
to jump right in here, but
Appreciate it, though.
Thanks for the heads up.
Well, you could always, from now on, just tweet us what happens in the Raw post show so we can talk about it here. Because as soon as Raw ends, we got to hightail it in here. So, but thanks, Jesse. Appreciate it. Continue, guys.
So yeah, RVD won by countout.
Okay.
Swags came out in the awesome music, interfered, distracted Cesaro, and
I enjoyed when Zeb Coulter and Heyman faced off.
yeah.
Yeah.
I also really
old
wanted,
man street fight, Extreme Rules.
I wanted Zeb to be swung.
We all did.
Oh, he will. That's
Maybe on
that's
SmackDown.
pay-per-view quality or event. What is it called?
Special events.
Special event view quality.
I'm afraid for his knees. I don't know.
This went exactly how I wanted it to, though.
Okay.
It was definitely
Elaborate.
smart booking. I thought, because we were talking about it before, like where does this bracket go if Barrett and Cesaro meet each other? They're both in the middle of such a hot push,
Yeah.
it would only be, you know, bad for either of them to lose to the other. So I was hoping that Swagger would interrupt because we really haven't gotten that payday yet on Swagger versus Cesaro.
Yeah, now I know you and we're in agreement. We want to see that match. I know you're not too thrilled about it.
I don't. No, it's not me not being thrilled. I just don't care if it happens or not.
Okay.
They aren't ginger enough for you? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
That's right.
Is that what it is?
Not redheaded enough for me. No, I mean it's just Swags. I can take or leave. I'm happy that the match is happening on SmackDown because, well, it seems like it should happen, but it's not a make or break for me.
I bet that match won't go down properly on SmackDown, and we'll see this at the pay-per-view.
I think Heyman's gonna
Maybe
come up with. I think Heyman's gonna come up with something on SmackDown to, like you said, make it not happen.
I don't know, because post-match, it sounded like that they may be doing a Cesaro RVD thing.
Ooh.
Because, you know, they had Paul Heyman show up and talk about how RVD isn't as good as he thinks he is and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We shall see. But that's so new, I feel like, I don't know. We had We the People for so long. They deserve a match at a pay-per-view to face each other. They both have managers. It could be very interesting what they could do there.
They could make it interesting.
Yeah.
And Swagger's really come a long way. I know we pick on him.
Oh, yeah.
He's come a long way. He's good in the ring. And Zeb is just, I don't know. I don't want Zeb to go anywhere.
I don't want him to go either. I didn't say I want them to leave. I'm just saying in terms of the match between Swagger and Cesaro, I can take or leave.
I would say the match between Swagger and Cesaro, I'm excited because they developed a really good chemistry as a team, so it'll be really cool to see them face each other finally.
That match should be fantastic.
And
I'm glad you're going to have that.
as far as Swagger, I don't know that I see him standing on the roster alone. I could see them adding someone else to the We the People gimmick.
Who will be the next real American?
Oh
Yeah.
man, there's a lot of options. Really.
Heath Slater.
Titus O'Neil.
What if that could be a way to get an NXT guy over?
Yeah.
Although there's enough guys on the roster that need help with that.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, there are so many guys.
When Heath Slater gets kicked out of the three-man band,
Ziggler.
Zeb Coulter shows up
What if we
and
had
asks him to step up to be a
Damian
real American.
Sandow.
What if we had a night where Zeb was having real American auditions, like Real American Idol?
Yes. Yes. Brilliant.
That'd
Do
be
it.
pretty
Money.
How would you audition?
I don't know.
With a talent or with a match?
Backstage- Well, I think backstage vignettes or backstage segments. I mean, in which it's Swagger and Coulter at a table.
They did a very
Like a
similar thing on
casting call.
NXT like a month ago, though.
Oh, well, have them do it again.
Yeah.
And this time on Raw, and have guys like the Great Khali show up and various others, in which they're
Just
like,
be
no.
next.
Yeah.
Sorry, auditions have closed.
Yeah.
Titus would be an interesting addition, but I still have faith that Titus can get over on his own.
I think
Yeah.
he can, but will they let him?
I don't know why they wouldn't.
I don't know why.
You don't
they
want to throw
wouldn't.
him back in a tag team, though. I mean, that
No.
he hasn't had any time to.
They broke them up for a reason.
I think Zack Ryder or somebody would benefit more from
True.
it.
Yeah.
That are just kind of like drowning out there without a gimmick.
Apparently, there was supposed to be a new Real American tonight, according to AJ0314.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Tonight.
Okay. Then I
right.
guess we're on to something.
Okay.
I mean, what if we did the whole, there was the rumor about, Miz and Ryder and Ziggler being disgruntled. What if they all just,
Turn into real Americans or become the disgruntlers?
I mean, not that Miz and Ziggler need mouthpieces, but still.
Yeah. I like the idea of Zack Ryder joining up the Real Americans.
Yeah.
And that way he just puts his hand over his heart and he goes, woo, 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 woo. And he keeps getting corrected.
Oh, dude. That could actually win the Real American Idol.
Yeah.
Wow. That'd be great. So next week, we have RVD and BNB for the IC. Well, not quite. In the number one contendership.
Yeah.
You had so many letters, I was putting it all together.
Next week, we have RVD and BNB for a shot at Big E for the IC. How about that?
Ah.
On Twitter, according to Joseph Boza, Zeb has been looking for new talent.
Good.
Right on.
Good. I love it.
We need more real Americans.
Kathy, did you just tell someone in chat roll to give me a beard?
On the cause, they're making AfterBuzz people in 2K14.
I'll be
for
honest.
WWE.
Really?
That's awesome.
And they were like, give me specific details you want. And I said, give Johnny a beard.
It's like you always dream, Johnny.
I know. I can't grow. I really can't grow one. I cannot grow facial hair. Like, really, I can't do a lot of it. So I'd be okay with that.
It's okay. You got a good, clean face.
Thanks.
What?
Give good face, kid.
No, you got a good, clean face. What's wrong with a good, clean face?
You know who else has a good, clean face? Renee Young. She was backstage.
How is Renee Young your segue every time?
I don't know. It just worked out that way. It just worked out that way.
Oh, awesome.
She's backstage with RVD post-match. Paul Heyman and Cesaro confront him. Heyman says, you know, RVD, the old RVD that I knew would never take a tainted victory like that. And that's when RVD says, you know what, man, if you want to make it in this business, keep your wallet, your house, and your future away from Paul Heyman. Interesting little segment back there. Mm-hmm. Which, like, you're right. Maybe it could be leading to something after the...
I'm fine with a Cesaro-RVD feud.
That was the best we've seen RVD talk in a long time. Yeah. He held his own.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about that. I mean, well, at the One Night Stand pay-per-view, he was really amazing back in 2000, whatever that was.
Like 3 years.
2005.
6, whatever.
But it was great. Paige was born.
2005 for the first, 2006 for the second.
What's that?
Nothing.
When Paige was born. And how good was he on Wrestling Buds last week? Amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's great conversationally. I just think sometimes
promos.
He gets a little...
Not
good.
A
little camera shy.
Yeah.
Little camera shy.
Well, he looked sweaty and tired. I'm sure he, he still feels 43 in a lot of ways, I'm sure. He's like, oh, man, I wish they gave me a minute before I had to do this segment or something.
Well, if you think about it this way, next week we're going to have RVD and Bad News Barrett to face Big E. I'm going to predict Bad News Barrett to face Big E. So then after that, maybe that could lead RVD, Cesaro. Bad News Barrett, Big E would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that would be a great match.
Smackfest. Love it.
Yeah.
I just feel that Cesaro has so much heat right now. I mean, he could... you could elevate him to the main belt situation. I don't think he needs to make a pit stop. Whereas Barrett, I think it doesn't hurt to go for the... even though he's had it before... I don't think it hurts him.
It all depends on what they're going to do with the IC title. If they're really serious this time about, guys, we need this belt to mean something again.
Bad News Barrett, this new Bad News Barrett can really make it.
This Bad News Barrett can, or Cesaro later on can uplift it. In fact, it could turn into the workers' belt that it used to be.
Not that Big E's not trying.
No, but all they're doing, they've done it the past 2 weeks, is him just staring at a screen.
Yeah.
Instead of putting him in a ring.
Don't even give him a chair.
No, they don't even give him a chair.
Or a snack.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's a big dude. I guarantee he's hungry.
Not even a fruit by the foot? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Give him something delicious.
Protein bar. Power shake.
Yeah.
Power shake made of protein bars.
Let him
give him something.
Let him play with a snack down while he's watching. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything.
Lunchables. Something.
Lunchables.
I did love some Lunchables.
Yeah, but I never had the right sauce to cheese ratio.
Oh. Wait, what? The sauce to cheese ratio?
The Lunchable pizza.
The
Lunchables.
pizza one.
Lunchables pizzas.
I've never had.
Life is hard, Johnny. That's all you need to understand. Oh, Lunchables.
I never once had a Lunchable as a child.
I never once had a Lunchable. Rumph.
If you've ever had, at every other party, the plate of cheese, crackers, and the little,
it's called charcuterie.
Okay. Cheese, crackers, and the little chunks of deli meat. It's that.
Ooh, look, a deli meat. Sorry, that was a Ben Stiller reference from what? Well, shoot, was it Dodgeball? I think I forget what.
Oh, look, a deli meat.
Yeah, it was some movie that Ben Stiller played a bad guy in. Go figure, like some really funny comedy. And at one point, he grabbed a big piece of sausage. He goes, "Ooh, look, a deli meat," and that's what I thought of when you said that. Sorry,
I like that you don't even know what movie you yourself are referencing.
If you Google Ben Stiller, "Ooh, look at deli meat," it will show up. I don't know. I don't think it's Dodgeball.
It'll come up on IMDb quotes in the movie. Okay,
it's a great quote.
Googling.
But Bad News Barrett being from England can really. It's funny because wasn't Bad News Barrett a previous IC champion?
3
yes.
times.
Yes.
Yeah. They said that in the match. A 3-time former IC champion.
He last had it. He had it at WrestleMania last year. It lost it in the pre-show to Miz. Won it back the next night.
So there's 2.
And then I forget after.
I think the first one was during his first Nexus run.
Yeah.
Or something.
But this new Barrett, I think, can really make it a cool run. And he's been out of the ring for so long.
Oh yeah,
He's just so cool.
He's ready to go.
again, it is good news to see bad news.
Indeed it is. He's just so cool. Next, we have a full intro for Oksana. Hashtag Oksana push.
That is not a hashtag.
She takes on Paige. As expected, Scorpion crosslock for the win, and Erik Barnes, big fan of it.
Yes, I love it. It's a great move. Great move by a great lady wrestler.
There you go.
What happened?
There. Paige, great lady wrestler.
Oh, look, a deli meat.
What is it from?
I don't know. It just says it. It doesn't even say what
doesn't
movie.
It's got to tell you what movie
it
it's
doesn't
from.
even
It
say
doesn't
what movie
got
it
to
is?
tell me anything, Johnny.
Well, you better tell that computer what's up.
YouTube.
So YouTube told you nothing.
So, guys, this match.
God, this mystery.
This match lasted a bit.
I was surprised.
Yeah, this match lasted a bit. And
I mean, Oksana even got an entrance, so
Yeah.
they were trying to kill some time. Maybe.
yeah, this match lasted a bit, and there's a reason why we're so enthralled about trying to find out what this deli meat.
No, here's the thing,
movies
though.
from.
I like the fact that they're having Paige go through the entire roster, it looks like.
I
They're
do
bringing
too.
out divas that generally don't get a lot of matches, which is cool. It puts them on display, lets them know and show that they improved, and then allows Paige to just,
Shows
Yeah.
that she's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that match with Alicia Fox
Oh.
was
Far superior than this one, yes.
a lot more entertaining. Yeah.
Oksana does not have the athleticism that she's a former bodybuilder, so she's really kind of slow
yeah.
in the ring, you know.
No, Oksana has a lot of talents. I just think in ring is where she is the weakest at
Yeah.
this point.
I always liked her as a valet.
Yeah.
She's a hard time with English as well, so that's not exactly
But
strength.
in a cute way.
Yeah, she's good at other stuff.
So she's not. Wait, we're saying she's not good in the ring and she's not good talking. What are those other things?
She's good at being in a leather suit.
She can't wear
she's
those.
good at being a valet and causing interference and, you know.
Ooh, look, a deli meat.
And Luca deli meat indeed.
But no, I like the fact that they're having Paige go through the roster, and that's pretty cool.
Oh, I just got a tweet from Vanity Mayhem.
We love her. What's
that-
up, Ashley?
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
What's up, Ashley? Ashley says it's from the movie Heavyweight.
Thank you, heavyweights. I should have.
Wait, I just found it, guys. It's from a movie called Heavyweights.
Yes.
Wait, what movie is it from?
Oh, look, a deli meat, they say.
Yes.
Oh man. And also, thank you to Osito1034 for letting us know. Yeah, I should have known. I was a fat kid. I should have known it was Heavyweights. I watched that movie as a kid. Damn it. Should have known.
What does Fat Kid have to do with
Because
remembering
I watched
something?
fat kid movies. And
Yeah.
Heavyweights is a movie about where kids go to fat camp and then
Hey,
And
they
go against
can't
the
eat the
athletic
deli
kids
meats.
camp.
Oh, I see.
Ben Stiller was a bad
guy.
guy.
Teacher.
He was very similar to the character in Billy Madison.
Oh.
When he was the guy at the old folks' home, they'd be like, "I'll get you a glass of shut
Are
the
you
hell up."
Happy Gilmore.
What?
Happy Gilmore.
Or-
Not
I said,
Billy-
oh, I'm
not
sorry.
Billy Madden.
Happy Gilmore.
Are you insinuating that Ben Stiller doesn't have range?
No, he's got some range, I think.
Really?
I didn't see Walter Mitty, but he's got some range.
Walter Mitty was all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not besmirching Ben Stiller.
No.
No.
You don't want to. Don't want to besmirch.
I don't want to besmirch.
No?
And
Okay.
Renee Young.
You know who doesn't besmirch Ben Stiller? It's Renee Young. Oh, this is.
Cathy Kelley, star of the show. Flaming Dice.
Flaming Dice.
Right back.
Right
Oh man. The ravishing Russian Lana.
Hello,
Yeah.
lady.
Jesus.
Glavin.
She says you're lucky to share oxygen with the Bulgarian brute, and you should all drop to your knees in honor of Alexander Rusev.
That's a power suit.
Dude.
Hello.
Yeah.
Half a power suit.
It's
but
half a
still
power
very
suit.
powerful.
Oh, yeah.
She
She
looks-
didn't need full power there.
Yeah.
She looks great.
My God. Rusev takes on Sin Cara.
Again.
Sin Cara getting in that offense though.
This
Yeah.
is the longest Rusev match that we've had thus far.
Yeah.
You know what? I really like Sin Cara, especially since new Sin Cara has taken over. I hope he gets a push.
Hun-Cara?
Yeah, Hun-Cara. I really hope he gets a push at some point.
I do
'cause
too.
Here's the
I think
problem though. Guys that don't talk.
no, but he can talk. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's that's another reason they got rid of the other Sin Cara, is he didn't want
It's
to.
because he checked in Foursquare while he was supposed to be on Raw.
That was like one of my favorite moments on this show, by the way, when
Yeah.
we found out that he checked into Foursquare.
Oh my god.
I think I used that joke like all week that
Right,
week.
oh, yeah.
But,
we had so many damn laughs that night on the
So
show.
good,
That was
so
one of
good.
my favorite episodes ever.
but anyways, I really think that we should see a Sin Cara push at some point because he's moving great. He can speak English. I love the character.
I do too. The real question is, can the character be saved from what the character was for the past X amount of years?
Oh, absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah.
Huniko can do it, dude.
I know.
That's why That's why
Huniko
they
can
kept
do
the
it.
character. That's why they kept
Well,
Sin
they kept the
Cara,
character.
because they knew
Yeah.
that it was profitable.
Yeah.
They knew that it could be profitable.
Yes.
That mask is cool.
I don't know if it can.
It would be interesting to see him in some kind of feud. I don't know how it would develop, but it would be.
I think the things that you probably don't like about Sin Cara, old Sin Cara, kids either didn't notice or can be overlooked within. You know, you have a few months of him doing well.
If they let him win, yeah, but they haven't been. That's the thing.
I don't know. He's won some matches. He came back and beat ADR a couple of times. He's got some stuff. He had Scooby-Doo as a tag team partner.
Hot damn.
I mean, how many people can say that?
Plus, if
You know what?
put
You got me there.
if you put Sin Cara in the right match with somebody, they could both steal the show.
Yeah.
Again, this isn't like about Huniko. This isn't about Huniko. Huniko can be amazing. I just want to see the Sin Cara character. Either let's push him to the moon, or let's start fresh and create a new kid-friendly mass superstar.
Okay.
But Huniko was already Sin Cara before as well in
I
the
know.
WWE.
I know. Make another masked guy.
But then you have to redo all your action figures.
Yeah.
And there's so
It's
much
just a lot of
money that
money.
you don't think about.
Yeah.
Are those action figures selling? That's the real question.
I think so.
Are they? Okay. If
They're-
they are, then
I think
then
they're
that's
smart
fine,
about it.
but-
They probably calculated.
Yeah. They
got
kept it for a
everything.
reason.
They're very, yeah.
You got to
Okay.
remember, I guarantee they're selling really well south of the border. I would think.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, but yeah, Sin Cara gets a lot of offense here, but of course Rusev ends up, Rusev crush.
Yeah.
But surprise, surprise, guys. Alexander Rusev versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods at Extreme Rules.
Did not see that coming, that's for
Nope,
sure.
didn't see it coming.
Maybe it could be a pre-show. No, that won't be a pre-show match because Rusev, they're going to want him on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll say this. R-Truth and Xavier Woods, they're going to look great. It's just going to be getting beat up. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I mean, Eric was saying, like, Brock Lesnar, his first match, right? Was against a first pay-per-view match was against the Hardy Boys.
It was against the Hardys, but the difference being the Hardys were kind of a more established team. I don't know. I don't know which one is worse. I just don't like. I never quite, even with monster pushes, never quite like the idea of one guy beating two established
Yeah, it makes me
guys
feel
for
weird.
the most part. Unless their names are, unless the guys are known jobbers,
Right.
Like your Barry Horowitz's,
Well,
and
maybe-
Iron Mike Sharps.
At one point, this could end up leading to Lesnar versus Rusev at some point. I don't know.
That's going to be way down the line.
Yeah,
though.
way down the line. But I'm just saying,
Like
the
2
comparison
years from now.
they could be seeing that comparison already. Like, oh, his first pay-per-view match, he destroyed 2 people. So did Brock
Maybe.
Lesnar. That
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Either
If
way,
they have that forethought, yeah.
I'm
they
happy
could.
to see Xavier Woods because we're buddies with him. I'm happy to see him be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's 2 in a row.
Get
Mania,
that money.
He's on a streak,
Get that money.
one could say.
We gotta, we gotta talk to him soon. Next up, once again, guys, don't forget that you have to believe, because that was again.
Is this the part where I make another bad Bo joke?
Hopefully not.
I don't know.
I
if
don't
that's-
believe Bo.
I don't know if that's bone official for us.
Oh.
But lastly, John Cena's music hits the ring, and then Jerry Lawler gets on the microphone with a very sparkly King t-shirt, which I
He likes that one. He's worn that one a few times.
I dig that one.
Okay.
I do dig that
Uh-oh.
one.
You don't like the King?
The Lawler has passed me by, but that's okay.
But he
you know
hasn't
what?
passed, and that's a good
I,
thing.
I, no, I'm glad he's alive.
Thank God. 53% of the WWE Universe wants the entire Wyatt family to face Cena.
Yeah.
Over half of the people that voted. Now, you mentioned in the past, within 10 minutes, 250,000 people vote on that app.
Crazy.
That's 250,000.
Yeah. That means over half that. We're like, you know what? 1 on 3, pal.
How wooed
Yeah.
But 38% just wanted a Luke Harper match.
Which is, I guess Harper's awesome.
What does that say for Rowan?
That they like his
Nobody's
sheet
going to
mask.
pick 2-on-1.
Yeah.
If you either go all out or you want a singles match.
Yeah.
Harper Cena would have been awesome.
I think you mentioned this before, Kelly. It could be some of the younger fans are like, well, let's give Cena, let's not punish him. Let's give him the one guy. That way he can be okay and safe.
Yeah, because, 8-year-olds do have phones now. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Or they can ask their parents to vote on Cena's behalf or whatever. And
That's true.
And and guys like me, I really enjoyed Cena versus Harper a couple weeks back.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm willing to see him tango again.
Harper's really
one-on-one.
coming to his own.
I would have voted for that one if they would make it West Coast voting possible.
Yeah.
I don't think you would have voted for anything still.
I would have. I like my voice to be heard, Cathy.
True.
That's why he's talking into a microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Ryback.
Literal.
So much happened in this match. Cena really, he gets destroyed. At some point, Wyatt dances with an unconscious John Cena like it's a Tom Petty video.
That was creepy. I liked it.
Let's dance with John Cena.
Yeah.
He's got the...
Yeah, really disturbing.
Yeah.
Really disturbing. Cena finally gets a DDT in at some point in the match, about 10 minutes in. But otherwise, it's mostly all Wyatt family until he connects with an attitude adjustment on Wyatt, but the pin's broken up. A DQ is called, which I didn't know a 3-on-1 could have a DQ. But I guess it did.
Only one in at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like how the Wyatt family obeyed those rules almost the whole match.
Yeah.
They got excited.
Yeah. So Cena wins, but they destroy him, and then it ends with a Sister Abigail to John Cena, and Bray Wyatt cradles John Cena's sleepy little head. And he says, in time, all things come to light. And then he sings.
And then on the post show,
world
Apparently.
in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's
I don't
got
know.
the
I never want to end the
whole
song. I don't know how to
world
end it.
Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna
It's like the
say.
song that never ends.
Whole world in his hands.
He kept singing.
Right back.
He kept singing until after it went off the air, as a matter of fact. So there you go.
And then the Shield came
catchy
out. Some things happened.
Yep.
Apparently.
Oh yeah, on the post show, some stuff came out. But there you go.
Just trying to get you to watch the network.
Yeah.
That's how Raw ended. A lot of wow. I mean, Cena and Daniel Bryan just getting obliterated tonight.
Yeah. Got a couple of new matches on the card for the pay-per-view, and maybe, I don't know. Are we going to see the Rhodes Brothers? I am curious. Hopefully they drag that out, though.
Yeah.
I mean, are we going to get Usos and Ryback alone? I don't know.
Yeah. I think Kathy's right. I think there'll be one last tag match over at the special event, and then afterward,
They have been really good.
They'll face each other at the next one.
They've been really good about doing these drawn out, feuds, like with the whole Cesaro and
Absolutely.
Swagger breaking up. It took months, and we were just waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it. And I really hope they do the same thing with the Rhodes Brothers. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be very interesting, no doubt about that. I guess that music means it's time to end the show.
Yeah.
All right. Cathy Kelley, put yourself over.
You can find me on Twitter at Catherine Kelley, and I just did a couple chatting with Cathy's, one today and one last week. I have another one coming up next week, so check that out on our iTunes and YouTube as well.
Dale Rutledge.
I am the Walking Dale on Instagram and Twitter, and you can also find Johnny and myself on Nerdist.com at the Wrestling Compadres Slamcast every Wednesday.
Erik Barnes.
You can find me on Twitter at that Erik Barnes. Shout out to Robert Smith. Love y'all. And if you want to talk wrestling or do jokes, follow me there.
Boom. At Jay Quasto, and thank you guys again. Also at Wrestling Buds, really fun show. And you can get my comedy album, shop.rooftopcomedy.com. If you go to that webpage, you'll see my album Thugged In. It's only $8. It's soups cheap. And for everyone that has bought it already before WrestleMania, thank you very much. I love you guys. I appreciate it. With that said, we'll see you back next week. Thank you very much. And keep on keeping on.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Right back. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.